Hello.
Hello.
What's that?
Hello.
Oh, that's true. You just staring. Oh, and I don't have my video on. There we go. So hey guys, we are doing we are playing in the world of Athera. It is a Kickstarter that's already launched, and I believe you can purchase it. Actually, I'll get back to you on that, but it's online somewhere.
We can include it in
You
the
can buy
description if anyone ever sees this.
Yeah, right.
you can buy it through the Kickstarter because I was looking through it because I am tempted to buy it on my own when I can because I just love this world.
And it has beautiful music too. That's one of the things I love about it. This adventure takes place in a caldera that's been filled with water, and in the middle, a beautiful city, or at least what it was once beautiful. And we are kind of on the brink of a revolution of sorts. There's a lot of tension between the governing orders and some people who disagree with what they're doing. We're a couple sessions in. A lot has happened. But the gist of it is the party is after, or at least knows about, a lost druid that one of the members of Indos believes is powerful enough to fix the problems in the city before it destroys itself. Okay. So you're in Bluefin Tavern right now. And I believe everybody turned in, right? Do we have stragglers?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, last we left off, I think I was still at Maggie's door, but I can be on my way back. Hopefully nothing happens in the interim.
That's right. You have Guaps in your large Goliath hands. Maggie says, not tonight, and closes the door. And she retires in one of the rooms. It's not really her room. She doesn't have a room here in the Bluefin Tavern. She would normally sleep in her hideout, but it's since been burned down. So she retires. Sounds like someone forgot about that.
What?
A little
I
bit.
thought she went to that tower.
And also, it's just like, I wonder who did that.
Yeah. I thought she went to the tower where her, like, you said she sat on a bench and looked at the stars often. Thought she went there.
She does, yeah. She does as a thinking spot, but she doesn't live there. For her ties to other people are a little sketchy, so she wouldn't want to put them in danger.
Noted.
So she had her own bandit hideout. So, anywho,
Keyword there being had.
I wonder.
It's like how everyone forgot about that.
Yeah, I wonder who got.
I
did
wasn't
that.
there.
You weren't there.
Raven wasn't there.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
No.
Raven wasn't there.
your character.
Well,
got
neither
imprisoned.
Raven nor Cadle. That was one of
I
the
thought
few
Cadle was
sessions
there.
that I wasn't there. Nope. She
Cadle
might have been
ran
there in
into
the
you
very
guys.
beginning, but yeah.
And our firebug.
Yeah, that one's not on me.
Yeah, like both of her characters, not on them.
Just half the shit that happened afterwards was on them.
Listen, just because she's in jail right now.
Almost got
Moving
put in
on.
jail again.
Okay, so Murtagh, what would you like to do? You're kind of the last one up.
Drink till I pass out again.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Can you make 3 con saves, and let's just see how long this night takes you.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
13, not bad.
30, 20,
20.
and 11.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so eventually, after many drinks, you retire for the night on the bar.
I like look at the bar hand or whatever and just be like another, and then like immediately pass out. Like with the holding
So
it like
sorry.
up. Yeah.
Paradigm has been serving you up drinks, and kind of halfway through, she bet you, like she showed you a couple strong liqueurs you can throw back. And knowing you not being able to resist a challenge, one of them got to you and put you soundly asleep. All you could hear was the faint laughing of Paradigm, the tiefling, as you let out a large snore.
Nice.
In the wee hours of the morning, in the middle of a dream, you're startled awake by a crash. And this is not you, Murtagh, you're actually below, so everyone who got a room. A large thud against the wall of your room. A physical struggle of some kind. Ah! Maggie's voice roaring in pain.
I'm gonna run to her door, stopping to like knock loudly on Brave or Runes just in case she's not up.
Yeah, no, Rune would be up by then and probably out the door as soon as he came over. Just like, kind of like acknowledging that you're there, but more so putting her attention to just heading over to Maggie's area, where Maggie is.
Okay, so whoever's trying to get through the door, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Sure. Raven will run full force into the door.
Yeah. Especially, I imagine Raven is slightly faster than Rune, despite
This
being
is
taller.
athletics, you said?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
16.
Ooh, you shove your shoulder into the door with mighty force. You see the corner of the door jump a little bit, but it doesn't budge. From like the weight you were throwing into it, you did a pretty good job. You suspect that something is blocking it from the other side. You hear people scrambling and beyond the door. Quite a few footsteps, actually.
Yeah, Rune's going to then join in the trying to knock the door down. Then I don't have
Hey.
page up. Second. I assume it's just another.
Yep, you could give it another shot. So another athletics check.
Ooh, I got a +4.
Oh Lord! Oh no, Rune! In your desperation to get through the door to help Maggie, you throw out your shoulder. You feel it actually pop out as you slam hard into it. You hear helpers.
I will throw myself at the door again, but this time I'm gonna throw grease down the ground so there's no stopping. There's just me like water sliding straight into the door.
Okay, nice. All right. And that takes an action. So you put grease on the ground.
Okay.
So you can ram into it in a second here.
Okay.
Before we proceed here, Murtagh, is there anything you'd like to do?
Am I aware of what's going on with all the noise?
Uh-oh. We can't hear you.
Fuck me, dude.
Felt that grog he drank.
Un momento.
Rune's right
Can
shoulder.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe
Am I aware of what's going on, or aware that something's going on now?
Yeah, you are definitely aware you pop up. Ugh.
Alright. I'm always wearing those gloves, so I hear someone trying to break down a wall, and I know it's I'm being summoned.
Yeah.
So I'll sprint upstairs if that's all I have time to do for right now.
Yeah, so you can dash up there, and you realize Paradigm 2 was trying to wake you up, but you are such a heavy sleeper after some good scotch. So, yeah, you dash up. Now Murtag's in the hallway, and you brush right through, like, you're so broad-shouldered, you brush right through some guards who kind of have to, like, flatten themselves against the hallway wall. Rune, what would you like to do?
I guess first is it's right shoulder, right? That got injured.
Yeah, whatever you used.
Mm-hmm. So she's definitely gonna take a step back. I want to roll perception to see if she notices the grease. Because that's gonna it's gonna affect kind of how she approaches things.
Yeah, so actually, so when the grease appears, each creature standing in its turn. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, actually. This isn't, it won't take your action. Okay, you steady yourself as...
Okay.
Yep, as the grease appears.
Yeah, I'm... My dumb brain's like, can I vicious mockery the door? But no, she wouldn't. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna step... Look, if it's any of my other characters, they would. But, Rune's gonna step back, just kind of like, okay, I need to recover, clutching her shoulder.
Did you want to repair your arm? Like,
Yeah,
pop it back
probably.
into place?
Yeah, that will be a medicine check, right?
It will be, yeah. And it'll take an action.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, go ahead and roll medicine.
I got a +1. Woo!
Okay. Yeah, after a few breaths, you're like... And then you ram your shoulder into the wall, which pops it back in place. It causes extreme pain doing that.
But yeah,
not actual damage.
Yeah, so other than getting her shoulder back, her whole thing is now getting kind of out of the way.
Okay.
Right now, she's like, okay, when there's a medical emergency, and the key thing is to not crowd, so those who can help can help.
In that case, you do see guards. People are starting to come upstairs because they know and they love Maggie. So they're starting to crowd and they're making it difficult. Murtag's pushing his way through, but that can soon become a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Raven, back to you. Go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage.
Power slide.
All right.
Power slide. I just slip and slide.
14.
Oh.
Okay. Slightly worse, I think.
Body crashes against the door, and you're sliding, so this grease coats your body. But the door does not budge.
Dang it. Okay.
It's okay. We got the muscle boy eventually. I can't even break it down worse.
I feel like they want you to go next, Murtag.
Oh, okay. I was waiting
I'm not
for
quite
your
sure.
say-so.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm up there now, right?
Yeah, you've dashed right up there. You're 5 feet from the door.
Made of wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to full-on Kool-Aid Man through the wall. So my action's going to be to punch through the wall with my gauntlets, which do 3 times damage to objects.
Okay. All right. Also, where did you want to enter? because you guys were sharing a wall with Maggie, so you could go into their room that they were sleeping in and go through that wall, and that doesn't have any grease. But if you were trying to go through the door, there's grease. You'll have to make a dex save.
I'll go through their wall, especially because they might not expect just a Kool-Aid man through a direction other than the door. And last turn, could I have summon my Echo as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's moving with me, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my unarmed strike against the wall. Let me make sure that this has the 2d6. No, it doesn't have the 2d6 added. One sec.
And wood has an AC of 15. So as long as you make that.
I should be able to make that. Watch me not, now that I said that.
Nice. Okay, roll your damage.
Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12, plus 7 is 19.
19 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you burst through the wall like Kool-Aid Man.
Okay.
19 damage! The wall only had 12 HP, so that's fine.
What do I see as I bust through the wall?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
you
determine
see
my next move.
you see four men. Two of them have Maggie grappled. One of them is like trying to like cover her mouth. And she's like, and she's swinging, and at that point she connects, and you hear a crack as one of them goes down cold.
Nice.
So there's now there's 3 conscious guys up.
If I hit everyone, I could take them out. Okay. Unleash Incarnation. Since I attack the wall, I can use Unleash Incarnation. My Echo can make the attack on my behalf. So attacking 1, 21.
Yes, that's a hit.
A lot.
Oh dear.
17.
Oh dear. Okay, and then are you aiming at the 2 guys restraining Maggie?
One of the ones restraining first.
Okay, one has like their hand over her mouth, and the other is like trying to put her arms behind her back and tie him up.
Okay. The one that's trying to restrain her.
Okay, all right. So you hear a crack, flash of blue spouts from your gauntlets, and he is launched straight across the room and through the window, and you hear a as he just falls through the window, and he actually, let's see if he actually stays in the room. No, he falls out of the window. Oh!
Action surge.
Oh no, that's what you meant.
Taking out the other one that's trying to pin her down. On 11.
He dodges. He releases Maggie. Or actually, no. So he takes Maggie and puts her in between you and him.
That's cool because my Echo's coming up behind him and going to use Unleash Incarnation.
Yeah. Right before you do that, he's like, "Try hitting me. Don't want to hurt the pretty lass." And you hit him. Go ahead and deal your damage.
Insane. 17.
Okay. And then it lights out for that guy as he slams into the ground. His like butt is up into the air, and he's just slumped down, chin on the ground, all scrunched up into a ball.
I'm just gonna you guys hear basically the Dawn Caller scream from inside the room at the other guy. Yeah.
Can you make an intimidation check real quick too?
Okay.
Sorry, Summer.
Yeah.
Could it be an advantage since I just clocked 2 of them?
Oh.
Just deleted those 2?
Yeah, I mean, Guaps has been running around. Go ahead and make that con save too, Silver. This is something you've heard very scary before.
Oh. Oh.
She is panicking.
Why do you always do this to Rune?
I'm sorry.
It's the screaming pain, friends in danger, everything. Yeah, so with that, Rune's gonna just fall, hunch down and kind of like cover her ears and just trying to ground herself despite everything that's going on.
Oh my gosh.
Can I do that intimidation at advantage since I just sent 2 of them flying after Kool-Aid Manning
You
through the
can.
wall?
That makes
Okay.
sense to me, yeah.
Come on. Ah!
Ooh,
Only a 9.
9 out of 9. Yeah, so the remaining man steels himself against you. You
I
see he
wanna
draws a weapon.
position myself in between Helm and what's her name? Maggie.
You see Maggie's bleeding from a wound. Okay, so the window is his only exit, and then obviously the door, you see a chair, like, stuck under the knob, and he spins his weapon. So, this is how it's going to be, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Rune and Raven. What would you like
How
to
much?
do?
How much of a panic is Rune in right now?
Not that much. Like, she is grounding herself right now, so she's not like freaking out. But she is gonna take a little bit. So if you want to just do anything,
Yeah, I'm gonna minor illusion a blanket around your shoulders, and then Raven just turns to you, takes your hands for a second, magic illusion or minor illusions a blanket around your shoulders, just like, calm down, it's okay. And then hearing Murtaugh come up the stairs, disappear into our room, and then sounds of all hell breaking loose. I'm going to move in that general direction, and try and get a position where I can both see the battlefield and also Rune at the same time.
Okay, yeah, so you can enter the room, and as long as you stay in the room, you'll have clear line of sight of what's going on in Maggie's room and the hallway where Rune is.
Alright, I'll do that then.
Okay. Guaps is freaking out because Murtagh just burst through the wall. And you see Guaps is running around. And he is running around in a circle.
Can I look at him and say, Guaps, Rune needs you, go! And shoo him back towards Rune.
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
There's animal handling. 5.
Yeah, he starts to like pee on the ground.
Yeah, that's a
Here,
common
well.
theme of my life right now.
Oh yeah, this is like a real life thing.
Yeah, but 2 of my animals now have done this.
Okay. All right. And then Rune, can you make another con save? Now that you have a blanket?
okay, yeah. Should I do it
With
with advantage?
maybe?
You can, yeah. Yeah. Wow. So last time was rough, but you feel like you're starting to gain control of just the upset.
Caused by Murtaugh.
You recover a lot faster this time.
Used to Murtaugh being Murtaugh by now.
Yeah, it was more so the added of friend in danger and shoulder injury. But yeah, so she's gonna get up. Oh, what are you
What
rolling?
are you rolling? Why are you rolling?
Two guards run up the stairs. One of them steadies himself on the grease, grabs the doorknob to keep himself upright, and then the other one totally slips backwards, and you just hear like a thud as the back of his head hits the ground.
Oh man.
Oh, 5 damage! Oh my god. That was hard. Okay. At this point,
Yeah.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
See who strikes first.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
I mean, besides the two
Okay,
guys
so-
that Murtagh just downed, but
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
wait, we don't need to.
yeah, as long as you click on your... Yeah, there we go.
Is that no? God damn it. No valid token. Where?
You got it?
Where? I don't know.
Or-
Ye-
We don't have tokens on the map.
Yeah, it's at the top of the Estra.
Ooh.
Oh, he goes first.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll add you in there, Rune.
Okay. Thanks.
Do you want me to roll initiative for you?
Yeah.
Got you.
Didn't they get that
Oh.
too?
Huh?
On my thing, I have initiative for Rune at a natural 22.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Wow.
On
Yeah.
the turn order.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I changed it to 22. Rune, you nat on your initiative. So as soon as you calm yourself down, something just clicks and you move right into action. What would you like to do?
yeah. So she's gonna note. She noticed Murtagh going in and probably heard the crash and all that, and so she's gonna go through Murtagh's hole in the wall, and she's gonna see Maggie, and she's gonna just, cry out, Maggie, like, oh my goodness, and she's gonna cast Healing Word on Maggie.
Nice. Yeah, Maggie has her eyes closed and she's still suffering from the wounds from the other day. So that's like opened up. The sutures opened up.
Yeah, she gets 7 hit points back.
You see her give a sigh of relief as she steadies herself against the broken wall. You see beads of sweat from rolling down her forehead, and she looks up at you, gritting her teeth. Thank you. Thanks.
And actually, real quick, how close would Rune be to Maggie after spending her movement to go back into the room?
You could pick her up, or you're 5 feet from her, so.
Yeah, so she's gonna take the blanket and wrap it around Maggie, holding it as a hug around Maggie, just like, it's gonna be okay. We got you.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the turn.
She passes her hand through the illusion, the blanket. She gives you a curious look. But no time for questions.
Yeah.
She smiles at you, though.
Mm. He's the best.
The man charges at you, Murtagh, bearing
Bring
his
it,
weapon.
bitch.
Like, he flips it, flourishes it in the air.
Miss.
That's miss.
Yeah.
And then one more.
Miss again.
Okay,
AC 17.
you duck under the first one, and then he comes down, and it crashes into the floor, and you sidestep it. Raven.
Seeing now that Rune is okay, Maggie is mostly okay. Raven's gonna step into the room, she sees Murtagh just absolutely avoiding this guy's blows. Like, okay, probably want to just stay back. So she's gonna hold her. Actually, can I get to the door and take the chair out from underneath it without getting close to them?
You sure can. It's more than like a small lever or something like that. So I think it's going to take your action though if you do that.
That's fine. Getting the door open is good, so people don't have to keep coming in through the hole in the wall.
Yeah, you open up the door and one of the guards is there. You see another one down on the grease.
Sorry.
Murtagh, it's party time.
Ooh. Okay. Murtagh's just going to full on wind up and like put everything he's got into this hit. Try to send him flying through a wall. 23. 23. No. So 5 and 6. 11.
11. Okay. He loses a tooth that launches across the room. And he is still standing though. He gives you a toothless grin. He probably has like 5 teeth left, maybe.
Before he has a chance to grin at me, as he's like
Oh.
getting like as his face is still moving from the first hit from me, unleash incarnation again. And the echo is going to in the opposite direction. Just make this guy go spinning if
Nice.
possible. Oh, that one. Oh.
Oh my gosh. So your echo just appeared to you. And you're still getting a sense of it. It actually hits you instead. Go ahead and deal damage.
Oof. Okay.
It hits you in the mouth.
That's a lot of damage. Oh. Stone. Fuck. What's the thing that I have called?
Stone's endurance?
Yeah. So I roll a d12 and add my con. Con 12. 4 plus 3, so 7. I take 11 points of damage.
Okay. So blood begins to kind of dribble down your nose as your own echo hits you in the face.
And then, that's my reaction. Forget the thing that I can do. Second wind. Is that a bonus action? Yes. So second wind.
Yeah.
And I'm back to full.
Wow. Yeah, your muscles just grow all taut and as soon as the fist impacts you, you just shrug it off. And then you see your echo like
the guy just
I
sees
didn't do
me
that.
setting people across the room with it, and then I punch myself with it. I'm like, yep. It's just that happens sometimes.
Your echo pretends. It's like, that was not me. Rune, you just saw Murtagh hit himself in the face.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if she's too surprised. But, I mean, okay, so now all the enemies are down, right?
No.
Except for this guy. He's still standing.
Okay.
Yeah, one more guy.
Okay.
That sounds very mysterious.
Yeah.
1,000 ways to kill a thug. Let's go.
Oh.
You gained a new spell, right?
I gained 2, I think, because I got a new cantrip and I got a new spell, but it's, Oof. How badly wounded is Maggie right now?
She's doing pretty rough because she wasn't able to recover from her last stint.
Yeah. So, Rune's gonna shoot daggers at the guy, and is going to just, if I were you, I'd jump out that window right now. And, why isn't it rolling? I'm gonna do Vicious Mockery.
Thought you were gonna do suggestion. I was like, that's not a reasonable action.
No. Like, if you were smart, you'd join your friend.
Oh, okay. Wisdom save for him?
Yeah.
If you were smart, you would join your friend. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Scary lady. 18.
Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, it does nothing then. I mean, how intimidating is she right now? Not really.
You see him wearing like a tinfoil, alien cap. It's just
Balls
Mockery has no.
Yeah, so with that, I think she's gonna stay by Maggie's side.
Okay.
And then that's gonna be our turn. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Then he is going to strike Murtagh again for another 6 points of. Yeah, another 6 points. 9 points actually. Do you have an AC of?
19 with a shield, so.
Okay. Yeah.
7.
So
No, I
9
didn't
points
have
of
time.
bludgeoning damage. So he kind of comes like, I think you could pass through the echo, right? So
No,
with the echo,
it occupies
can't?
its space.
Okay. So he goes around and he just hits you right in the side of the head and then comes back and then hits you in the stomach. Okay, Raven.
All right. Raven was intent to sit this one out, but after seeing Murtagh clock himself in the face, she's a little less sure that he's got this. So she's gonna try and stab the guy with her dagger without stabbing either Murtagh or his shadow.
Okay. All right, and you're in the right next to the door. So you Yeah, so you have line of sight. Go ahead and make an attack.
13 to hit?
Yeah, that's a hit. You find a purchase underneath his leather armor. 4 damage. Okay. As he gets done hitting Murtagh twice, he rebounds for some more punishment, and you come up right behind him and you insert your blade between his ribcage. And you feel him lurch forward. And Murtagh, you see blood dribble from his mouth as he falls forward onto the ground. Dead.
Are any of them unconscious and not dead?
It was lethal damage.
She did knock. You said she knocked one out at the beginning. Was that lethal or unlethal?
Let's roll for that actually. Because it would have been a careless hit. Okay. It was lethal.
Oof.
So she was just she was fighting for her life.
Yeah.
Murtagh, is it my turn now? I know we're done, but I still want to do something.
Oh, you certainly can. And I don't know how Raven reacts to this, because I think this is the first time she's ever killed anyone.
So
definitely.
You can continue with how you react.
Raven honestly doesn't even move. She just she was intending to hurt him, but not actually kill him. So when the guy drops, she just kind of stands there. She hasn't moved. Her blade's still right where it went into the guy. He just kind of slid off, and she's just staring at it like, This is different.
Yeah, blood just coats your dagger. It's just dripping down on the ground.
I realize ex post facto that I could have done something to keep him alive, but I forgot that I took this feat. Um, but Murtog's in a rage, even though he's not a barbarian yet. And he's super pissed, so he's actually going to pick up the guy's body and chuck it out the window. Just like full blown, like, you know, like how shock putters will like spin around once before they throw. He's basically going to spin around and throw the dude out the window, just like pissed
Oh
off
my.
as hell. Yeah.
Okay, so what's interesting is I'm gonna have you do a strength check, but if you have proficiency, um, let's see here. Yeah, actually, no. It's just gonna be an athletics check. Never mind.
All right. Can he count as an improvised weapon?
um, what are you trying to attack?
I'm just kidding. It's the same bonus. So
I mean, you know what? Technically, you could totally count a dead body as an improvised weapon. You know?
I think that tops is the dead body and empty space.
Yeah, you guys have an affinity for dead bodies. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. And then you're raging, so you have advantage on any
I'm not
strength check.
actually
So.
raging, but
Oh,
I
I'm
do
sorry.
count as
You
a
know,
larger creature when lifting, if that does anything.
I just got done with a barbarian last night. Got barbarian on the brain.
Come on, 9.
Okay. Okay, so when you like fling him, you fling him too late, and he just like comes all the way around, and Maggie, it's not that bad. So it's out of her way. Flies above her head, so she has to duck a little bit, and it hits the wall that you came out of. So Rune, you're standing. Who's standing in? Yeah.
Rune was kneeling in front of with Maggie, and actually, once like she was assured like everyone's dead, she's gonna hug Maggie really tight. And then probably seeing it go fly overhead, she's gonna just then hug Maggie a little bit tighter, just like
raining bodies.
Murtog.
With that, the Echo's going to go where he is, and Murtog's going to teleport to over the dude's body and have a fist raised to hit his corpse. He's pissed.
Okay. Okay. Is anyone wanting to stop him?
Anyone confident enough to stop him?
Raven's not there right now.
This is fair. Then the guards come in at this time, and they're going to try to calm you down. So one of them, or both of them, are going to try to grapple you.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a athletics check.
Poor guards.
Yeah. Like, whoa, buddy. Oh. Really?
You don't have the guard sheet up for some reason. Just deleted itself.
Okay, the first one restrains you. Or not restrains you, but grapples you. Whoa. You got them. And then the other one is going to just do a general charisma check. Okay, you, the other one starts to talk to you. We got him, buddy. We can handle this. Just settle down.
Alright. He's like breathing heavy, and there's rage in his eyes, but like he seems like he's complying for right now.
Someone drink! Paradigm! And you hear a shout from Paradigm from below. On it! And he looks back, he's got his hands on your shoulders. You did a good job. Got. And you can see that he's shaking, actually. Glad you're up here. He looks over to Maggie. He seems really happy that she's okay.
One of them's in the street below. They kind of flew through the window on their own.
Make a deception check, please.
I want to do that at disadvantage. Because they probably heard exactly what happened. But he's not necessarily trying to hide it. 2.
So bad. The other one's like, uh-huh.
I imagine there's like human juice on his hands from how hard he hit these guys.
Human juice?
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Human juice. I'm gonna say creature juice instead of blood from here on out. Just remind me.
Okay. Yeah.
What are the rest of you guys doing? Huh?
I mean, what is Maggie doing right now?
Oh gosh, she has had a night. She has terrible claw marks from the encounter, obtaining the prison records, and she finds a place to sit down in the room, and she's just heaving.
Yeah, then Rin's gonna help her over and is actually going to no, just be muttering like it's okay. Okay, you're safe now, and it's gonna cast Healing Word on her again.
Consistent 7. Nice.
Yeah, because I love her and I want her to be okay.
Yeah, she looks really tired and just overall beaten up, but then when you cast Healing Word, just beautiful music flows through the air, and lightly, almost like snow, just falls on her shoulders.
Oh, I have the perfect song. I'll put it in the chat. If we're gonna put this on YouTube, we can't put it on there, but it's likely. But I have the most perfect healing song.
How long does it take? Is it about a minute?
Yeah.
Or are you just doing like a few lyrics?
Yeah, The light is running low, and the shadows start to grow, and the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
That was beautiful. Can you please
Thanks,
roll a
this is
performance for that with advantage? That was amazing.
And I'll give you bonus inspiration as well.
No, I don't need the
Because
bonuses.
you have inspiration.
Okay, I have 1 inspiration.
You can roll again for advantage. I mean, unless you don't want advantage.
No, I can't.
Oh.
Probably like celebrating that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Okay, everyone, there's a lot of tension. This hasn't really happened before. Even the guards were caught off guard. And fell into that one.
Oh.
And beautiful music flows from Rune's instrument and fills the room. Some of the notes make their way outside the windows, and you feel a general calm as everyone relaxes, and they just take a pause to listen to you. Eventually, Maggie turns to you, and she's smiling. I never told you. You have such beautiful music.
Thank you. And yeah, she's gonna just kind of be kind of awe, but especially as she's kind of coming down. Like, okay, Maggie is all right. Everyone's all right. So she's a bit out of it, but very just happy.
She is right next to you, and I think you guys were hugging. So she's a fellow artist as well. She sings for Bluefin Tavern. So a compliment from someone as talented as she means well.
Yeah.
Is she still looking pretty bad?
She's looking a lot better. You see kind of a brightness in her eyes after the song finishes, and even Guaps has calmed down enough to enter the room and sit at Maggie's feet.
Murtog is going to run up to her and like bear hug, but
Oh.
not try to hurt her. So yeah. I'm sorry it took me so long.
She looks about the place. It's okay. I was seen. I was seen when I took those documents. Madame Emperor, she's after me. Bluefin, it's too well known. Too many eyes. I shouldn't have stayed here. Unfortunately, our first meeting resulted in the only hideout we had burning down. But I'm obviously glad to have met you.
Well, if it means anything regarding the hideout, apparently the guards already knew about it.
Well, then I take it you saved me.
Love, would I have like a secret, like really small hiding space where I'd stash like paint supplies and stuff?
Yeah, in Bluefin Tavern you would. And I'll leave it up to you as to where that is. But you, like the ravens... Huh?
I was speaking like outside of the Bluefin Tavern.
Oh.
Maybe like a small bolt hole or something.
Yeah, you have several caches on your expeditions. So
would they be big enough to store a person temporarily?
Would you have a hiding place big enough to store a person?
I probably have one or two, just in case the guards started following me, and I needed someplace to crash that wasn't gonna draw attention to the bluefin.
It's just gonna be legs and arms sticking out of it. There's quite a few places the guards never look, including the rooftops. Every so often, some harpies will come and we'll clean things up. Let's put it that way. Probably dangerous to go where they roam about, but there's a good chance you won't be seeing those bodies anytime soon if you put them there.
Oh no, I was thinking about like finding a hiding place for Maggie temporarily. I wasn't
Not
thinking
the bodies.
exposing bodies.
Oh.
I'm like, I mean, I don't really want to kill Maggie, but yeah, I guess harpies would keep her safe from the guards.
That's funny. Okay, yeah, no. Just kidding. Hideout not for bodies, for Maggie. Got it.
I have an idea that I'm not going to say, like, in character with all the people. But there's someone that is pretty out of the way that Murtog would trust with Maggie. Well, yeah. Entrust like Maggie's protection with. Hiding her. Yeah.
He sees you guys just thinking, silently thinking.
Oh, I was also
Sorry.
gonna say, well, it's like if we're gonna like have places outside of Fano, Rune knows a bunch of people that would totally help back in Foxenara. But that might be harder.
I was thinking, again, not in character, but I was thinking the underground with Nux.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're basically a whole separate society down there, and we know an entrance.
You do. And put a big hole in front of it. She gives you guys a serious look. I know we just met. But if I'm going to have or find a new hideout, we're gonna need some money.
I actually got an idea.
She tilts her ears your way.
Prefer not to say it with a lot of ears, but I got a brother of mine that could settle something for you.
Would it be somewhere that the rest of my people can stay? Every day, we get closer to something terrible. I don't trust the orders to keep things safe for people like us. That's my only concern.
We can talk to him about it.
Without saying anything, Raven reaches into her kind of her armor or her bodice, I guess, pulls out just a bag of money and tosses it at Maggie. And it just starts like taking her dagger and just rubbing it over and over again, kind of like the flat of it against her one of her gauntlets, just cleaning it.
Ooh, okay. One sec here. I'm gonna just roll something.
There's 305 gold in that bag.
Okay. She finds that unusual. Maggie looks over to you, and in an instant, she knows that you're having trouble. And she quickly puts together dead guy, bloody dagger. And she rises and walks on over to you. And she kneels down and kind of worry in her eyes. Raven, are you okay? She takes your hands in hers.
Raven kind of starts a little bit and looks up at her and, yeah, I'm okay.
Roll this. Are you lying, or is that true?
She's not bad off, but she definitely really wants to go out and start tagging walls right now and bury the pain. So she's definitely lying.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, you made Maggie believe you? Hold on, let me incite that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Rune incite that as well if it's okay. Cause...
Yeah. Go for it. Wow, Maggie rolled a 4!
Maggie's having a rough day. I don't blame Maggie.
Everyone's gonna believe you're fine, Raven.
Oh no. I will say Rune probably also came over and put a comforting hand on Raven's shoulder, though, because she remembers that first, oh shit, someone's dead because of me.
Right.
Murtaugh's like, this is normal. Yeah. This is like every day. It's fine. He expects everyone to have at least 10 kills or they're dead.
Yeah, you Kool-Aid man's into the room and then killed 3 people in 12 seconds. Okay. Also, this is a little meta, you guys, because I want to make sure that we get to Deserex.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing, don't worry.
It's just like a few guitar strums. He's like, I'm just vibing, don't worry.
That was such a great entrance. Wow, I've never heard that before. That was great.
That was gold.
Unofficial bard.
It's so perfect,
so
man.
good. So
You're gonna fit in
good.
Waterflay, I see.
Oh my word.
We got Maggie, Silver, and whatever your character is going to be named. It's going to be a band. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh. Whew. I'm still gonna just speed things up a little bit so we can get you together too. Because there's still some things you'll have to do. Or may have to do, I don't know. So, otherwise I would just role play this out, but yeah, so I'll just summarize. So, Maggie is really intent on making sure her people are safe. She kind of gives you the rundown of the neighborhood of Eska, or not neighborhood, but the district of Eska, and how the power in this district is money. It's a merchant's district. She can definitely find a hiding place so she can be close to her people, which it's like all of Lakeport Docks. So that would be a task, and they're probably not likely to leave their businesses and homes, maybe that they've been for generations. So she's adamant about staying on the island with her people.
Isn't the entrance that where the bazaar was? Because we came out of the underground up a ladder and a copse of bushes, like right here where the bazaar was. So technically she would still be close, and they probably have other entrances to the surface.
Yeah.
Did she take the bag of money I hucked at her?
She was I mean, she picked it up, but she was more intent on making sure Raven was okay. But she believed you when you said that you were okay. So
She's a big kid. Of course she's okay, right?
Right.
Right. She also tells you that she needs funds to help people kind of draw them out of the prison system. It seems like she does some business on the side, like sparing people from the prisons or getting them out, like bailing them out early, stuff like that. And ever since the warehouse burned down, she kind of lost a big portion of that.
Why was she pitched as a villain at first?
I
I
soon as the dog in there.
Yeah.
I will say, oh man, I just give Rune a bit playing in the tavern, and we can get some funds. Don't worry. Don't worry.
And she does have 305 gold now.
That's probably
And Rune
nowhere
also
near
can
enough.
chip in. Yeah. It's okay. Benefit concert at the Bluefin for not illegal things and radical things. So the Spirit Guard, Spirit Order of Spirit don't catch on. It's a perfectly normal benefit concert.
It's a perfect
non-radical benefit concert.
Such a mouthful.
Yeah.
I can't even repeat that.
Did we get paid for the... No, we didn't get paid for the job yet.
It was 300 gold pieces per person. Did you add that to your sheet?
We were teleported to the beach, and then we went straight to the tavern. I don't think we
you did.
actually
A courier dropped it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you did not report your findings back to them.
We'll work on
But
that
Johnny did.
after Maggie's safe. Oh, Johnny probably did. Yeah, he was alive.
He was knocked out. I think he's still resting in the tavern somewhere. Actually, I don't think. I know he's resting in the tavern somewhere.
I thought he got back up. Or
Barely.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, he just needs a long rest for all of his
Yeah.
puncture wounds, because that makes sense.
Yep. Welcome to D&D. Yes. 8 hours, and you could be half decapitated, and you're good.
It only matters if you're all decapitated.
Yeah.
That's when it matters.
Yeah. Your heart was taken out of your chest, but you are a barbarian, and you can go back to 1 hit point. Yeah, you're good.
And put it back.
Yeah. I love
But-
this game.
She does lower her voice, though. She eyes the guards. It looks like she kind of wants a private room, or a private audience with you guys. There's a couple people curious patrons of the tavern who have come up, concerned, wondering what's going on. And then you've got the 2 guards, sir.
And what's Paradigm and Parable doing?
Paradigm actually comes up with a drink.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was this?
And big ol' mug, and gives it to Murtog.
He's going to down most of it, and but offer some to Maggie, and if she said no, just down most of it, and then hold it down for Guap's drink.
Yeah, you just hear as he's drinking up the ale.
We need to get Desirix, whatever,
Yeah.
up to date on the Guap's lore when we get the chance.
There's much to learn.
Yeah. He just had a second, right before he mutes, you just hear the ting ting ting. Just vibing.
Just vibing.
That was awesome.
So, I guess we're going to one of y'all's rooms.
Yeah, the one that doesn't have an outline of you in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I
When you
hate
said
you.
UC4, I was expecting to say thirsty kids waiting for their coop.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
We should have definitely done a surprise round for that, just saying.
Oh yeah. Never seen this before. Alright, so you eventually find the privacy you need. And Maggie gets you to huddle. I was gonna do it myself, but there was a big drop last night to some Dragonborn researcher. Order of Indos wants it. If you can get it, it'll be more than enough to cover the expenses. And even being able to arm people to defend themselves, especially with Madame Emperor pumping out weapons out of her forge like no other. But they live fairly close by, in the neighborhood of Anuranda, on the 4th floor of an apartment complex. It won't be hard. Doesn't look very busy. What do you think?
Silently into him somewhere. I was like, anything for you, but like, what's the details on it? Like, will it be
I don't know
guarded?
much about the Dragonborn. I just know that he received something enough to pay for, mountains of platinum, if you can imagine it. You could probably earn, I would give a portion of it to you as well. It would be more than enough to cover anything you would need to buy. Weapons, armor. But I just need to make sure my people are safe.
Yeah, your people are our people now.
She
Rick's
gives
gonna
me.
Almost
nod
were
at that,
mine.
just-
I can't tell who was first. So, Raven?
Oh, Raven just says, they always were mine.
Oh, that's. Um. She looks around you guys, and you guys are all huddled up. Just don't harm anyone. There are quite a few people, our people, who live there. Just get the package. Should be light brown. And with some hempen string. Very simple. But I do know that a man named Balazar sent it.
Is it going to be like from Balazar to Dragonborn and Fuckboy?
Pyro?
What's up? Like, I need the detail. Like, I'm sure this researcher has like a bunch of packages that he's probably receiving because he's a researcher. I need like anything that would identify that this is for sure the package.
She shakes her head. Our clients have kept a very tight lip about it. In fact, if you find it, don't open it. But this researcher should know exactly what you speak of, especially if you use the name Balasar. They've been working pretty closely together, from what I've heard.
So are we supposed to hurt him but not kill him? Is that or like on a scale of 4 to 7? How bad? how bad is this guy? Like, is he a problem that needs to be taken care of outside of this, or?
He's a recent resident.
Okay.
Probably moved in the past year or so. I don't know him personally, but I'd much rather be safe than sorry. But we need this more than.
hug her again, just really tightly, just like, okay. She's
She's
made
like-
up her mind.
And
It's
she
like-
gives you. She gives you a huge hug. She's I mean, you both are very tall people,
Yeah.
but
Have
she
a lot
gives
of
you
tall
a tight squeeze. And please, she looks up at Murtog specifically. Be careful.
Of course.
We'll do our best. I've recently found out that I like breaking walls, so that might happen.
She looks over and there's. Actually, no, you guys are like in a different room now.
Just looks in the general direction of it.
Yeah. And we'll be able to pay for the wall too, probably. She kind of sighs.
I was defending the patron, so
It was to save Maggie. Yeah, it's like they'll make it work somehow.
Yeah, she chuckles under her breath.
you are a source of income for them when you do your singing bit, which I haven't heard yet. I'd really love to hear that. And whatchamacallit? I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, you bring in a lot of income for them, so I'm sure they'll be like, yeah, they broke down a fucking wall to save our star, so they might be a bit lenient on that.
She puts you at arm's length, Rune. And on that note, we should perform together soon.
And with that, her eyes just light up like. Sounds like so much fun.
She puts her arm around you, and just a big smile appears on her face. We already have a band. Look at that.
Murdoch can play drums for you guys.
You just get like a few boulders in the back, and he's just punching them. that's his music. Yeah. I feel like he would break a regular drum set. So.
Yeah.
It would have to be rocked.
Yeah.
For our rock band.
Oh my lord.
God.
I'm dying.
Congratulations, you got yourself banned from the server. Just... You want to handle that real quick?
It was so bad we all took it pretty stone-faced.
I hate you. Deserix, do the thing. You said you were going to do the doo-doots thing. There we go.
His only contribution this session is to burst in Sam vibing and have guitar, and then that badoom. You thought you were coming to play music. You just are special effects guy now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, on point. Okay. Oh man.
Did you say we were going to fast forward when we're done with this bit, the introducing her
Yeah.
to Nux and getting accommodations for her in the underground?
Yeah, we can't move forward until we know Maggie is safe.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, can you make let's make a group stealth check and let's see how well you traverse the night.
Can I support by casting? Let's see how long suggestion. Okay, suggestion's just a one-time, like, suggest someone to do something, so I can't do it constant.
It's been a long night.
Oh god, we're definitely going to be seen.
Uh,
Because I haven't rolled yet. I have a +1 to stealth, and I'm wearing heavy armor. So disadvantage.
If the two rogues have rolled a 7 and a 5 collectively,
I got
How?
16! The biggest guy in the party, the least subtle, gets a 16 on stealth.
meanwhile the two rogues are like tripping over their own feet, slamming into walls.
hey, wow.
How the guy in heavy armor is like ballet dancing through the street, and the rest of us are just drunk, apparently.
And I'm the drunk
Okay.
one.
Holy cow.
Maybe that's our problem. We aren't drunk enough.
We are not drunk enough.
We're like, quick, everyone turn around, get a few drinks. Just...
Oh man. Okay, well, Murtaugh, can you make a perception check for me real quick?
Oh god.
Okay. Can I somehow bullshit with Unseen Servant to have help as a distraction?
20. 30-20.
Fuck!
Carry us tonight, Murtaugh.
Oh dear. Okay.
Do we have time to get a short rest in? Before leaving?
Yeah. Yeah. So you can roll hit dice before you go. And recover any abilities.
I
How
have
many spell slots? does a bard get in a short rest?
I'm gonna Google that. Sec.
Bards are long rest.
Okay. If you need, I can also Song of Rest. Actually, yeah, she's definitely gonna Song of Rest with for Maggie.
What does the Song of Rest do?
Increases the hit dice healing by another dice.
Oh, okay. Does that mean I only had to use one? Instead of two?
Yeah.
Okay.
20 perception. Jeez. Okay. So Murtagh then, the rest of your party is so ungodly loud. Even Maggie is like creating dust clouds, and you're the quiet one for once. As you are creeping around corners and making sure your party stays out of sight, you notice everyone else sees them. But you notice, before everyone else, some wanted posters. Wanted posters of each of you, made by the Order of Spira. And as this comes to you, a group of Spiran guards rounds the corner. So there's like the poster right there, and there's the corner, and they round it. And it looks like they've got like a bunch of posters under their arms and a bucket of glue. They're laughing amongst each other and not paying much attention. And the youngest is telling some kind of story about the bazaar and some fountain of youth. The others, who are quite a bit older than him, are confused, don't remember anything about that. They make fun of him for his elaborate imagination.
I love that you tied in that little one off within the campaign. Okay. Where am I? Where are they? And is there an alley nearby me?
Yeah, so you are in an open street, and it connects up to, like, makes a... they're kind of like kitty corner right, or diagonal, of you, and they're coming towards you, and you're walking into them. There is an alley to the left of you, and your party is making such a ruckus, you know for sure that they will be seen if you continue.
All right. So I am going to make the echo appear at the entrance to that alleyway. And is that alleyway, like, if he cuts a corner into it, will they see immediately, like, be able to see him running down it, or will they just see him going into it?
They'll see him going into it.
Okay. So I'm going to spawn my echo over there, and kind of like I can only do attack actions to him, so I'm going to like hit the building just to get like make some noise to get their attention, since I'm on a wanted poster.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I guess in the haze of night, they might think this was a solid form.
Okay. You can.
Alright. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make a performance check to see if you distract them.
Okay.
All on you.
Nat 20.
Your echo like slaps them in the face on their way,
Yeah.
like around the corner, just like drags their hand across their faces. Psh, psh, psh. Hey! He drops the older guys run after him, and don't even look the party's direction. But the younger one, who's carrying the bucket of glue and the posters under his arm, okay. And you hear them calling like, "Hurry up, Stan!"
it's going to cut the corner and then vanish when it's out of sight. So they just see me running down an alleyway, but then disappear. So they think he went somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. You hear shouts as they split in different directions to find your echo. And they disappear down the alleyway.
I want to pop out because apparently the others probably didn't see me either. Just like trying to hurry them along.
Yeah, Rune and Raven, what are you guys doing?
I feel like at that point, Rune probably would have noticed at least the guards being, maybe not.
And if they
Yes,
took
there's
notice
the
of
key.
if the guards took notice of my echo, they probably did too. So
Yeah, and also then guards. So she's going to kind of gesture it, over to the others, and then start shuffling away.
Guards!
You don't
Oh,
see, you know
guards.
you don't see me, you don't see me.
Uh, yeah, it's like the Simpsons, like going into the shrubbery.
You do not see me. Although, so since it was a nat 20, I assume the echo got them distracted really well.
Oh yeah, yeah. They literally run in front of you in pursuit of this echo that slapped them in the face and looks exactly like the wanted posters that they're hanging up, and they completely disregard you. They run right in front of you guys.
No need for bullshit utility spells from me. But yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And Raven, what are you doing?
She's gonna she's gonna try and help Maggie be a little quieter.
Yeah, she's stumbling a bit from her wounds.
Raven would definitely also taunt her, like, oh, I know it's been a long night for you and you're kind of old and a little rusty on your rogue skills, but I know you could do better than this, Maggie. Come on, just like this. It just completely, not rudely, but playfully kind of teasing Maggie.
She's like, rogue skills. Oh dear. I'll try. And she's gonna see if no, she did worse.
Technically, it's Dex.
Oh, sorry.
What's her Dex one?
Yeah, no, hold on. Ah.
Oh,
Okay. She shows you how to really do it then. She's like, I still have a few years left in me. What are you talking about? And she leaps up and starts climbing up to the rooftops. Beat you to the top.
all right, I'll follow.
If Murtog sees them racing, he's going to spawn his echo again, 15 feet above him, 30 feet up to the rooftop, or another 15 feet. How tall is the rooftop?
It is 2 stories, so 20 or 30 feet.
Okay. Then he's going to have his echo stand on the rooftop for another 6 seconds, and then he's just going to bamf up there.
Oh, unfair! All right. Yeah, if whoever is climbing up can make an athletics check, Maggie's gonna do that too. Or if you're doing mighty flips, you can make an acrobatics check.
All right, we're going mighty flips.
Might have flip. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Wow, Maggie.
Murtog's like, that's a woman.
Yeah, she gets to the rooftop at the same time as you do. Murtog. I don't even know how. I can't even conceive how.
When Murtog's gonna do it, he's like, huh, beat you up here. Everything has to be a competition. So.
She punches you. No, No, you didn't. I made it at the same time. 16 for Rune. Oh, Raven!
Yeah. Rune's gonna just like stare, like trying to process. Like they almost got caught, and all this. And, like now they're just running and just like, okay, and starts climbing up.
Okay, you pass Raven on the way up, who stands on a gutter, and it breaks, drops about a foot, and you're able to continue climbing, but that's the only reason why you made it last. Maggie turns to Raven. See, you always gotta watch those gutters.
Yeah, I know.
Murtaugh thinks to himself that it's a good idea he didn't climb in, because he probably would have taken down everything off the side of the building with how heavy he is.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Maggie just says to Raven, I just.
Yeah. Raven sounds more pet out than maybe she should otherwise be by this.
I'm gonna have her roll a charisma check real quick. 19. Okay, so she does make you feel a little better. So her tone of voice just hits just right, so that it's more like playful.
Raven definitely let a chuckle in for just like, alright, well, I bet I could beat you to the next roof.
Okay, it's a deal. So athletics or acrobatics for everybody, and we'll finish this segment up.
23.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to beat. 21.
Ha
Bad. You got her.
Murtaugh's echo is there, and he's going to have it go to the other roof, but he wants to still do this, but so he doesn't fuck up the whole operation, if he starts falling, he's going to teleport again. He's going to make the athletics. 17.
17, you guys did great. Rune, there's a jump, and I don't know if Rune is used to jumping from building to building, but
No.
there's like clotheslines. You see a barking dog running after something. People cooking down below, and you kind of pause. Whoa! As you realize you're super high up, and people bound past you, leaping across the gap. You see Raven just fly through the air, and land dexterously in a tight roll on the other rooftop, beating Maggie by a full 2 seconds, who lands right next to her. But you're still like, whoa, whoa, before you make your jump.
Mhm. She's also not trying to race, really.
Okay. Yeah, you land solidly on the other side. Shingle just falls. Pshing, and then you hear it crack on the bottom. So a little bit of time passes before you make it to Anaranda, or the neighborhood of Anaranda, and you see the apartment. It has 5 stories, and you notice the double doors at the very bottom is locked, so you guys might like walk up to it, try it, something. And it's a residential. There's quite a few people who at this point are sleeping. It's very late at night, or very early in the morning, sorry. But there are some people who are starting to rustle out of bed and such.
The entrance to the underground that we came out of is nearby Anaranda, right?
Yeah, so are you talking about like the place where the underground was?
Well, because when we did that segment, we came out of the underground and the bazaar was like right in front of us.
Yeah.
And I think he said the bazaar was over here. So, Murtaugh wants to try to convince Maggie, because she's hurt and doesn't want or to get hurt again or more, to wait for us there with Guaps.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Come on. 12.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
so Murtog's trying to persuade Maggie to stay, right?
To wait where we're going to be going to introduce her to Nux.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she says Anaranda is relatively safe compared to Tetha. So she should be fine.
You say so.
Yeah, I'm still gonna roll for her. Her stealth sucks so bad. Stomping around, so good. Okay. So you guys can choose to accompany her if you'd like.
To the spot? Yeah, I definitely make sure it's clear first.
Okay.
Rune, same.
Okay, so it takes probably 30 minutes to get there and back. And there's a forest nearby that's very dense. So she actually goes into there, leans up against a tree, and just will wait for you guys. Unless you actually wanted her to go in the underground.
It's metagaming with how bad her stealth is, but I kind of want to make sure she's completely safe before we do our mission.
Okay, then she'll enter the
Yeah.
underground.
And especially like, hey Nux, we saved your life. Can you protect our friend here, please? She's really great. You'll love her.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Murtog, you see Nux again, and this is probably a couple hours of searching around. In fact, can you make a survival check and let's see if you can find him in this maze.
This is something I'm actually proficient in.
It says that and then oh, nice.
22.
All right. Okay, so you're able to navigate the underground quite well, which helps with your background living up in the mountains. And you find Nux, who gladly takes Maggie in, but he seems like he's hiding something.
Insight? I guess?
Um,
Can I do an insight? Or something?
This could be a group check if you guys wanted to.
come on, Raven.
Yeah, come on, Raven.
Okay.
You got this.
That's a
Where
bold
is our
assumption.
23 wisdom druid when we need him?
Oh no.
Who knows?
Okay. Ruin, you can tell he's excited about something.
Okay. That's good.
But he accepts
She's
Maggie.
she's just gonna read that as like, yay, he's happy to meet, he's happy to help. That's great.
Murtog's also going to emphasize that, hey man, Maggie's very important to me. I'd really appreciate if you could keep her safe for a while.
You hear like a barking sound behind the door, but it's like incessant. It's the same bark over and over again. The door kind of closes a little bit behind him, and he opens up. Jeez, a spark, and you see a mechanical dog that he's been building going up to the door. But it's not really good at navigating yet, as one of its eyes is in, and the other one is not, and he's holding it in his hand. And he kind of meekly looks at you guys. New project.
I gotta roll something for Guaps.
Rune?
Go ahead, Rune.
Rune's eyes just light up like doggy, dog, 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 dog.
Yeah, Raven 100% if she can goes over and pets the dog. Even if she has to push past Nux to do it.
Oh. Then Raven, you rush past your companions, and you're already like hugging it, and its tail begins to wag, and you see like Nux is like observing his creation. He's like, "Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Okay, good."
Didn't
And-
bite her face off. Success.
I
Yeah.
have to know. Does it have 8 legs?
It has 4 legs, Murtog.
Damn it.
It has 4 legs. Oh.
I will also say when Raven goes over to hug and pet it, Rune's also gonna politely make her way over and pet it, just like, yes, oh my god, dog.
Okay, can you roll a d10 real quick?
Oh, wait, no, I can.
Okay, a spring flies out from behind its head, and it starts, and then, like, it starts talking in a common voice, and then dwarven, and then elven, and then it just, and Nux is like, no! Ah. Well, it's the longest it's been around. I mean, you know, active.
Rune's gonna give the most sad puppy dog, like, I'm so sorry, look at Nux.
Yeah, Sparky needs a little bit of work, but pretty close.
Well, having a semblance of a dog might help with that. And he holds up Guaf's.
Can you roll a charisma check for Guaps real quick?
Oh my god. 11.
Okay. He pokes and prods at the creature. He's like, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, do you mind if I borrow him? Or her? Or they?
I think it's him.
Perfect. And he takes it. As
I
that's
was
like,
actually
he takes Guaps.
going to ask you to look after him and Maggie if you can. So yeah.
He'll be my prototype. And he puts him on the ground and then like puts the robot dog next to him. And he's like, this is just what I needed.
Based on what we talked about before, it's like, I know you like making weapons and armor and stuff. You think you could make some for him to be protected?
He takes out his measuring tools and he starts just like going over Guap's head, counting the number of legs he has, and then like taking some samples. There's even like a little like point where he just takes one of the spider hairs and just plucks it off of him, and then Guaps is like in alarm, and he puts it in a test tube.
He's okay, buddy. Be good for him. If I can do like an animal handling.
He's got oh yeah, go ahead and do animal handling.
Come on.
But he seems super engrossed in inspecting Guaps. I don't even think he heard you. 5. Okay, all right. Yeah. Guap starts to try to bite him,
Like,
and he's like,
careful.
"Oh, Ooh.
He's a little
feisty.
venomous, but it's not that bad.
venomous! Oh, amazing!" He like puts his hand in Guap's mouth and tries to take a look. After a few minutes of this, he gladly takes Maggie in and Guaps. Says, "Come back soon. I might even make something for the little guy. Skin's really fragile, you know that?"
Yeah. He's not stony like us.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I could do something about that. Yeah, give me a couple days.
How does Maggie react to the pretty much marking lists much smaller version of Murtaugh?
So she knows that he's a Goliath. but she keeps on looking between like you and him, and to her, there's just a look of like confusion or like just like oh, you guys are very different, you know? Like not all Goliaths are the same. Interesting.
And like I called him brother too, so she might be confused. Like, where's the resemblance?
She does inquire with you. Are you same tribe or family?
Yes and no. We were of the same tribe,
Got it.
and I'd say he's as close family to me as anyone else in mine.
He's charming. She looks over to Nux, who's like got these big old goggles on, so it makes his eyes look super huge. And he turns around, and he's like, "All right. I need to get back to work."
You have fun with that, bud.
She kind of laughs, and as you close the door, you hear like them starting to converse with one another. It's like, "So, what's this?" You know, right off the bat, they're gonna have a good time. It'll be fun.
I will say before we go, Rune's gonna make sure Guaps gets a super big hug, lots of pets and kisses, and give Maggie just one last reassuring hug, like, and just telling it's okay. We're gonna make things right. It's gonna be Rune's.
Can you make a general charisma check? Let's see. Let's see how well you presented yourself there. Whoa!
Okay.
He is your registered ADA service animal after all.
Motherfucking bard.
Holy cow. Okay, so Rune, you find your voice there. Like, there's a flicker of leadership that kind of ekes out. Or not ekes out, but just, you feel pretty aligned with what you're saying. And it just feels right to you. So when the words come out of your mouth, you find yourself like marveling, whoa, that was really confident, actually. And you see Maggie respond like, okay, I believe you. And that just, like, you feel your chest brimming with just positivity. You did a thing!
Thing's been done.
Character growth.
Yeah, you've had like a couple incidents, or not incidents, but counters like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I also want to check in too. Because it's almost 9. I know you've just been vibing Deserex, and we haven't had the opportunity to introduce your character just yet. But we're right on your doorstep, so to speak. So, I'll leave it up to you guys. If you wanted to continue a little bit longer, we won't finish like all of the segment, but you'll be able to meet them. Or save the juicy bits for next week.
I'm good to keep going.
Yeah, I'm good to meet.
I feel kind of bad that we summoned Desero and then Deserix and
That's
then
so Rux. Now
never.
you should. Okay.
Comes out like
terrible.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
All right. Well, it got him to unmute his mic for a sec, just saying his name wrong. So he,
them fighting words.
yep. So just say Desero to summon Deserix.
I swear to God, like that's like how you would summon any devil. Just say their name wrong.
Yeah. And like one syllable of it wrong. And you're like, now listen here, man. But like they weren't paying attention to the summoning at all. And it's like, oh yeah, they're saying my name, especially me, and then they like last syllable is just completely wrong. They're like, listen here, buddy.
Actually, it's pronounced Vuggitmoy. Thank you.
Oh my god.
My Zelpod, how's it going, man?
So good. Oh. Okay, well, you're in front of this apartment then, and it's been a few hours. So it's probably 8 a.m. in the morning. There's quite a few people going in and out.
I'm going to knock on the door, but I don't know if simply the gauntlets colliding with an object will cause that extra damage. Or how fine these are. I'm wondering if the door is just going to blast away. It's like toot toot toot.
If you do a misfire, it will.
Okay, what, like a nat 1?
Yeah. Like a nat 1.
Okay,
What'd you get?
10.
Okay. You do a normal knock.
Damn it.
Maybe a bit louder than normal, but you know.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum. This is a residential area, so it's just whoever's in the lobby. Okay. It takes maybe 10 minutes, but someone eventually comes down, just to get out and maybe do some shopping, and they hear you knocking. They open up the door. They don't recognize you.
Walks in.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Like, I shouldn't be surprised, but
It's that, I opened the door. What about the guard? What about him?
Yeah.
I told you I was going to do that, and this is the closest we've got. So
I don't think he's gonna mess with you. He has commoner stats, so I do not think that's even crossed his mind. So he flattens himself
With that
against the
rune's
door.
He does a flat thanks as he walks by.
Rune's gonna walk up and, you know, just like, sorry about him. Hi. We were sent here, by, oh man, I'm gonna roll an if I can roll an intelligence check to see if she can remember, because I cannot remember. That's okay?
Yeah.
That's a 6. Yeah, so she's like, hi! Sorry about him. We're here, because, and then she pauses and realizes she hasn't prepped.
Raven leans over and just, we're here to see a Dragonborn, and Balazar dude sent something to the Dragonborn, but I don't know if I want to say that because this guy is just a random dude.
So wait, are you saying that out loud?
I lean over and whisper it to Rune.
Oh, okay. You're whispering it to Rune.
Yeah.
You guys are like standing right in front of this guy.
Yeah!
Raven will step to the side.
Yeah. Hi, we're looking for a Dragonborn researcher, sent by a Balthazar dude.
Let's see if this guy. Oh, not one. He's no recollection. He doesn't even know. Like, Have a good day. He leaves. He just leaves them. He's like, this is. But you now have access to the building. You just really weirded out one of the residents.
Yeah, the half giant just walked past them, and then they're like speaking gibberish.
He looks behind him as like sideways as he walks out. Partially thinking back on maybe he shouldn't have let that big ol' Goliath in.
Said thanks.
Okay, but is he gonna tell him no? Is he?
is not messing with Murtog. No way.
Is there like a mail board, like a mail thing out or anything that might show?
All of you can make an investigation check if you'd like.
Yeah.
I swear if the dumbest guy finds this, everyone else rolls low. Oh no, I'm good.
Ooh,
Whew.
Rune.
My dumbass.
Raven!
I got you.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So Raven, how do you find exactly where this guy is? Because essentially you will know like the room number, and then you also find like another interesting thing that even residents wouldn't really know about.
I imagine, well, for starters, if it's a researcher, there might be explosions or loud noises. So just like seeing if there's any noise complaints or anything.
Nice. Yeah, there certainly is. Like, there's like someone who is talking about some rotten egg smell. And there's been a community vote on the matter, in fact. So yeah, you find that he's on the 4th floor and exactly which number this individual would be.
Now,
As you
the question is, do we get there before Murtog?
Well, Murtog recognized that there were like mail slots for everyone, and he's like on the second one trying to read it.
Okay.
I don't know
So,
how much you have to worry
he-
about that department.
He was wise
That's
enough,
funny.
I guess you could say, to know that what this was for, but too stupid to read, like, what was going on.
Yeah, so I assume Raven and Rune have figured it out, and Rune's going to just whisper to Raven like, I'm going to not like go up there, see if he's home. Make sure Murtog doesn't Murtog. That's the best way to phrase it.
Oh, he's
I'll
going to
see
be
what I
trying
can
to...
do.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll see what I can do. I don't know how long I can keep him down here. Also, if this guy's a research, it might have like explosives or something. Should we like have, I don't know, a cue that you're in trouble? So I can unleash Murtog?
Yeah, I was questioning the keeping Murtog in one spot logic.
Yeah. I guess the Rune's like I was like, okay, I'll get a head start, and then like in 10 minutes, then you can tell him to come up. How about that? And
10 minutes is a long time.
true. That's like 50 zillion rounds.
I can try.
Okay, maybe 5 minutes. Just so we don't have Murtog bursting in before we can figure out what's going on.
He's on the third box now, like trying to sound out the name. It's like Willie.
Let me go hamper him. You head upstairs.
He's going to be working on this. He did a smart and realized that this was what they need to be looking at. So he's going to complete this smart. So he'll be there until he's told otherwise.
Which conveniently takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, That's generous, but
I'll shoo Rune or Silver upstairs, and then I'll start like trying to sound it out with Murtaugh, but like talking over his thought process, so he has to keep going back and rereading it.
my
Hey.
God.
That's awesome.
Carry the Q.
Yeah, so
Subtract the E.
No, I think that's a Q. I think that one's like a qu sound. Quimister? No, that doesn't sound like a name,
It's
does
Quest, right? It's Quest. Wait,
Yeah.
There's no
there's like
P
an
in
I
that.
on the end. Yeah. Quip? Quip? Maybe it's quip.
Quip.
Quip'em?
But I don't see an F either.
Can you both make
yeah.
perception checks real quick? I just want to know if there's anyone behind you who's actually trying to get into their mailbox. Okay.
You're gonna have to wait a hot minute for that.
Yeah, so Raven, you notice that there seems to be a gnome who's like tapping his foot on the ground. And every once in a while it's right
Oh.
behind you guys.
Murtaugh, this might take us a second. Let's let this kind gnome gentleman get his mail first, and then we'll go back to this.
Oh, sure. What's your name?
He waits for you guys to part, and he goes up to the mailbox. Finally! I wanted to know more about... Goodness. I just closed something. Okay.
Shucks, I mean, if you closed your keys in your mailbox, Murtaugh here might be able to get open for you.
No. I something happened to the Moon Dome. I wanted to find out more about it. It's just so riveting, the gossip. He opens up his mailbox. Sure.
Oh, you should definitely tell us more about this. It sounds fascinating.
Murtaugh's squinting, still trying to read the names fast.
Yeah, so room makes her way upstairs, and it's just gonna find the room, and it's just gonna knock. Just a good, confident knock. And just to clarify, right, we're looking for this guy because he has a drop of stuff that if we got a hold of it, it would sell for a lot. And
Is that what you say?
no, I'm just
Oh, okay.
Like,
Open
hey, that
up.
thing you got, I can make a lot of money off of it.
because all the way up, Rune is formulating how she's actually going to approach this.
Okay. So he did not say that. Okay. That's good. Because I don't... All right, Dusrax?
Oh shit, that's what you.
You hear...
Oh, I wasn't. Okay, never mind. I did it backwards. My bad. I'm good. Sorry.
Okay.
We finally
I thought I
are
was
here.
muted.
So, Relkitash.
All right.
I don't know if you were just going to bed, were sleeping, or burning the midnight oil.
I was concluding my
Okay.
last bit of research.
Okay, so you would be totally awake. A little tired. You see, like, dawn is breaking through your windows. And you hear a knock at the door. This isn't expected. You don't really receive visitors, and especially not this early in the morning.
Adriana, I shout at the door. Who's there?
Rune?
Yeah, so he opens so he didn't open
He's
the
shouting
door,
through
right?
the door. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Is this the Dragonborn researcher man? Hi.
One moment. You're going to hear a bunch of clinking as locks slowly, one by one, come undone, before you hear the final one on the doorknob. And as the door opens, what you're going to find is a violet blue amethyst dragonborn with eyes kind of a piercing silver, lots of black robes, metal bracers with some worn black gloves, a belt with lots of pouches on his sides, and harem pants with some shin level boots. Hello, can I help you?
I'm
Are
gonna
you all
roll.
right?
Oh
Are you ill? I am a healer.
oh, just give me a second.
I think you broke her.
Oh my god. Just started. There's just 2 lines in, come on.
Hi. I'm Rune.
Name's
She's gonna hold out her
Relkitash.
hand. Sorry, what was that?
Name's Relkitash. I'll hold out my hand and
Relkitash. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm also
Thanks,
a bit hard of hearing, so I will sometimes ask for clarity.
No problem.
Yeah.
He shakes yours.
It's
How
a
may I
pleasure to
help
meet
you?
you. I heard you're doing some research, and I was curious about how long has time passed.
An eyebrow's
Fun.
raised right now as he looks back at you.
Yeah, she's gonna look a bit over the stairs, just like,
Yeah, I've been doing some research into Merkwa and disease going on around here.
Merkwa, yes, that's because I have a couple friends affected by that, and I was wondering if you could help them.
You do? I'm so sorry to hear that. And he opens his door a little bit more and come on in, please.
Okay, with that, she's gonna be a bit more at ease, like, okay, I'm in the door, he's here.
Tell me more about your friend. Do you know how deep into her transformation she is?
Oh, God. Yeah, with that, flashbacks of that night with her new friend turning into a monstrous form comes in her mind, and she's just like... So she's actually gonna get really a sad look on her face and just like, I don't know all the details, but it seems bad and I'm scared.
Oh, trust me, we're all scared out here. You have every right to be. This has been a hard thing to contain. I've been working on this for the last couple of months, trying to find any way, shape, or form to cure this thing, but it's tough to crack. And you can see there's a genuine face of empathy as he puts a hand on your shoulder.
Can you roll a charisma check too, really quick?
Me?
Relkitash.
Okay. I would probably have a pretty flat charisma, so that's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah. So it seems like it's very reassuring and it's well practiced, though. You can tell that he's helped other people before,
Yeah, so
but it's more like a
definitely
professional reassurance.
good. Room's gonna... Is there a chair in this room?
Yeah. There's a
She's
few
gonna-
chairs, there's at least 6.
Yeah, Room's gonna gesture like, can I sit down?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Yeah, so she's gonna sit down, actually, take a deep breath.
Could I get you
Um,
something? Would you like a cup of water?
Yes, please. Thank you.
And hover towards the kitchen side. I'm not sure of the technology in this campaign yet, so I'm assuming I'd have a big kegger of water, tankard of water.
Yeah, pretty medieval. The city has seen technology in the past, but that's over 1,000 years ago. So now
I got a
it's
good
just
keg of water. There we go. All right, so yeah, bring it in a mug for you and handing it over. Relkitash does. So tell me, how what do you need from me? How can I help out?
She's gonna take a long sip of water, stare in the water, and just like, now she's she got her emotions mixed up. She's like, okay, we just need to get the thing, but also, oh man, we could get help for Seedle, and that's kind of more important a little bit. But also, like, she's just very like confused and just honestly, I really, I don't know. I
It's all right, miss. Take your time. Is it a she though, right? I'm just double checking.
she them. Rune uses she them. I use he
Okay.
them.
Okay, I just want to be sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. So
Pyro, I think you're unmuted. Pyro, you're unmuted.
Pyro.
Oh.
Something about a wasp?
yeah.
We could hear you.
I thought I was muted this whole time. My bad.
Nope.
So go ahead, go on.
And I honestly I just met her. We recently just met, but she but we helped each other. We became close right away, and then before I could even do anything to help her, I'm gonna roll a Constitution check to see if I cry.
Sounds good. Roll well. Ooh. Your lip is
I don't
begins to waver.
cry, but I cry. I'm about to.
Relkitash pulls up a chair right next to you, completely facing you in the same direction, sits down, leans forward, and listens.
Emotions. um.
Look, I told you, you don't have to rush it out. It's hard out there.
Thank you. It's been quite a lot with everything that's been going on in town, the riots, the amount of violence. You know, a whole warehouse was burned to the ground the other day. Just
World's gone into
don't know.
chaos.
Yeah. Oh god. I thought it was gonna be all so simple when I started. I just
Hey. I thought the same thing when I started this, and I've been here for 8 months now.
How do you keep going?
Well, don't really have ties to do much. I feel obligated to undo some wrongs, so I just want to help others. Make the world a better place.
Yeah, I'm the same way, but sometimes it gets too much. Just want to run back home.
What exactly is troubling you?
Oh dear. The tears begin to flow.
Hold on. Let me get you a towel. 1 second. Walks over to the same place the keg was and hands it over. Sits back down.
I had such naive dreams, and now, in the span of a few days, it's all been shattered, and I don't think I can handle it.
Is it just your friend and trauma from that nightmare that's ailing you?
I wish it was that simple. She lets out a very somber chuckle.
Lives here. And he eventually tells you, well, I'm off to work. He puts the morning news under his text underneath his arm, and he opens the double doors to go outside.
Devo.
Raven, who has no sense of time or any timepiece on her, assumes it's probably easily been 10 minutes, definitely. So she points to one of the mailboxes, like, oh, there's the one we're looking for, Dragonborn guy. Let's see, it's on this room. Okay, let's head on up.
Full sprint. Full sprint.
Oh my. Poor Flores. Okay. All
Can
right.
I try and hop on his back and piggyback
You
right him up?
can. So I guess he's big enough that will count as climbing. So go ahead and make an athletics check there. Oh dear.
Can it be assisted if I like notice and like try to put an arm
Oh yeah.
out?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and make another check. Oh.
Picks her up. just like under one arm. Full sprint through the hallways.
Please tell me that as it comes like flying leap at you, you see I'm gonna miss. It just like catch me under the waist, just like, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
You
And it's-
book it up the stairs then.
It's not like
With
it's not like he's trying to make it comfortable. He's just running. He just has her under an arm. Like he has around her torso, and her arms and legs are just hanging.
all right. Okay.
I've made small mistakes here.
Your head bobs every step he takes. It's very rough up there, or going up there. But thankfully, no one uses the stairs, or is using the stairs right now. So you make it up, and you, Relkitash, did you lock the door?
It's slightly peeked open right now.
Okay. You hear Rune crying.
And they probably hear like banging footsteps getting louder.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're not trying to be
285 pounds worth of Goliath running down the hallway.
Definitely hearing the Murtog, she's gonna end up stop crying and like, oh, a bit of panic's gonna set in. Like, oh, we did not play this far ahead.
I'm sorry. Someone moving in. Hold on a second. Let me shut my door.
Can I make an athletics check to see if I get to the door before he does?
Oh no. Well, I mean, are you rushing to the
Murtog,
door?
don't leave!
Oh yeah.
Or no. Is Relkitash? Are you just calmly
Oh.
going to the door,
Yeah,
or
it's a calm walk. It's very slow. My
Okay.
intention's still towards Rune.
okay? Just out to make things interesting, you make it to the door at the same exact time. Murtog, are you busting through this door, or are you taking a peek?
He was
And do
going
you
to
still
like
have me under
step
your
in.
arm?
Yeah, yes, you're still under the arm. He was just going to step in, but like the door moves out of the way if it's open. So
Okay.
he's not like full blown like shouldering the door, but he's like, "Hello."
Going in.
Hi. Can I help you?
Oh, hey, are you the Dragonborn guy? Oh, hey, Rune.
You okay?
Rune's gonna
Friends of yours,
Hey,
I take it.
wave. Just,
When did you get here, Rune? I thought you were down there with us.
No, she left a while ago. It's alright. I'll wiggle out of Murtog's arms.
Plop.
Well, he opens the door
Rune-
more. These are your friends, right?
yes, and her friend as well. Yeah, so Rune's gonna look up, stand up, it's like, sorry, what was the name?
Relkitash.
For him again? Rocketash. Yeah, Rocketash is
Relkitash.
to the Merquin. The Merquin affected, so, hopefully we can find something to help Seedle.
Murtog's going to extend a hand to shake, and he's going to do that thing he always does, Mason. Where he turns it into a competition. So.
Oh no. Okay. So Relkitash, you get the feeling from the handshake.
Mhm.
It's more or less a test.
I'm going to need an athletics.
I cast Hand of Harm.
Oh. Hand of Harm? What is that?
Can you ping that?
All right, sure.
You saw.
As I feel you start to increase your grip a bit more, I start to get a little bit suspicious of you, and I grip back, and you feel this kind of coldness coming into your hands, and as you get this slight stinging pain.
And you see that it doesn't affect him at all as he uses Stone's Endurance and negates the damage.
Have you already? Have
We
you
did
already
a-
used that?
We did a short rest, so it comes back.
You did. You did. You did. Go ahead
Come
and
here to
roll.
make a problem, friend.
What's the go ahead and roll your damage for.
Oh, okay, sorry. Damage is equal to 1 key point to deal extra necrotic damage. One
Your
roll
martial arts die and your wisdom.
What is my martial arts die right now?
I think it's
So
a
I'm so
D4.
addicted to D&D Beyond.
I think it's still a D4.
It's a D4. All right, thank you.
I play a monk in another campaign. And what's your whiz?
I have no idea because I don't have stats. But I would at least have a +1 because I do plan specking Wiz.
Okay. We could say it's a +3 because that's what I do.
Yeah, we can make it a +3.
Okay.
So it's 6 points of damage.
Yep, completely negated. Not even with my con.
Okay, you're surprised to find that the Goliath doesn't even react to it.
I just repeat the thing I was saying earlier. Are you looking to cause trouble here, friend?
Oh no, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm always looking for someone who match me, I guess you could say.
Right. As he walks slightly away. Back towards Rune. Go ahead and take a seat if all of you would like to inform me on what's going on here.
Also, kind of like next to Rune's feet, like on the ground, crisscross applesauce. Raven's very much like a little kid, so she looks pretty happy to be sitting at Raven's feet.
Murtog he isn't going to take a seat. He's going to like lean against the wall over here, I guess. And also, you see like something come out of him as something mimics him, just leaning against the wall. It looks just like him, but his markings are on the other side.
Relkitash looks towards Rune. Is this someone I should be worried about?
Oh, the Rune's gonna do a lot of math in her head.
Just replaying all of Murtog's acts over the past 3 days that you've known each other.
He's a good guy. He's a good person.
Are you holding anything back there, Rune?
No. He has a good heart.
Okay.
Understood.
Don't
like-
worry about this guy. He just does his own thing.
Back to the matters at hand, though. I do have work to get to, so I would like to try and help out as best as I can in a timely fashion, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course. Of course. Oh, God.
I think a dude named Balazar sent you a package or something.
You know Balazar?
Yes, yeah. We've spoken on occasion. I run a few errands for him every now and then.
Excuse me. How much do you know about him?
Like I said, I just run errands. He's spoken to me a couple of times, but not that often.
I see. I work...
Would you like me to roll deception, Lillette?
Yes, can you please roll deception? Did you see my face?
Strong deception.
Oh.
Okay.
So, Relkitash, you could roll against that. You can roll insight.
Oh, hell
As
yeah.
your suspicion is starting to grow!
I'm distracted by the tears, man. I'm distracted by the tears.
I'm so glad my emotional breakdowns can be helpful.
Gullibility is at an all-time high right now.
We're gonna speak up. It's just like, yeah, it's more of we know a guy who knows him. Like, we've been working for a guy who works for him.
And who is this guy?
Just a fencer. A dude who gives us jobs and stuff. Forget his name now. Probably should know it.
Balazar?
Well, I've worked with Belisar, but not too closely with him as well. Doesn't surprise me too much that you wouldn't know much as well. What about him, though? What brings his name up?
Oh, we just heard from our guy who knows Balazar. You know, the whole guy who knows a guy kind of thing. That he had dropped off a package and we need to pick it up and deliver it.
Package. How do you know about this? Who told you this?
Like I said, the guy who knows Belisar was like, "Hey, I have a job for you. Pick up the package and bring it to me." I was like, "Okay."
Real quick, can I roll insight to see how trustworthy he is?
You sure can.
Uh,
Okay. So
It's more so
Roll-
like how trustworthy is he to drop Maggie's name?
Oh.
Because Rune knows lying at this point isn't gonna help, but also it's Maggie.
And then I was in chat for a second. Relkitash, how did you use Maggie's name?
I actually don't know too much about Maggie. The info I got was more Maggie related to them.
Okay, but you're not hiding anything.
I was telling you that actually. I didn't know I was doing the thing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, do you so Rune is taking a closer look at you.
Hmm.
Is there anything that like would that you're just trying to
I'll say right now, my expression is one that definitely gives off indication of suspicion towards you guys.
That's fair.
because the
Clearly,
insight
they
check
kind
would
of break it
affect
to your
that.
home.
I mean, Rune has kind of known that the jig might be a little bit up, and that's why she's debating on dropping Maggie's name.
I got
Well,
it.
I haven't gotten any package or anything from Balasar. It's only Aetheras I ever get from him.
Can you make
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
his what's your tell?
I responded to when she said Belisar's name earlier and when she said package, and it's obvious that it caught my attention. So it's obvious I'm bullshitting now.
Okay, yeah, you see kind of like his jaw like click in only a way a dragonborn can. Something's up.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess if you don't have it, you don't have it. It'd be a real shame to go back to our boss empty-handed, wouldn't it, Rune? He knows a couple of guys who could be a bit more forceful than we can. But I guess if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Rune's gonna look really
Observe.
kind of. Actually, can I roll performance to make her being really anxious to look like pity, like I give a pitiful look.
Yeah, you can. Roll to look pitiful. Got it. Whoa!
Oh.
I am the most pitiful.
He's
Yeah,
an
it's just
empathetic
like-
person, man. Come on, you can't do this to him.
Yeah, it's like
80%
know
of my
you.
character is to cry.
80% of that's an understatement.
While she's doing that, what was your rolling before? I forgot, but with the echo, can it go through walls or no?
I believe you have to teleport it to a place you can see.
Uh,
But let me double check that.
I don't think it's anywhere in rules as written. Whether or not it is. It does occupy its space, but it is a translucent gray image. It's not an object or a creature.
Let me take a minute to look this through. So you guys keep on RPing here, and I
I
will.
won't worry
check.
about that then. I can if he's distracted by Rune just bawling her fucking eyes out.
No, I'm just giving pity look right now. I'm not bawling. I'm just giving the pity look. And it's a bit also just, I am. But it's being read as, oh, poor me. I'm so miserable and sad.
Is there where's this cabinet at that I saw?
It would be a low cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and that is up to Relkitash. We're
I specified in my DM where I hit it.
Okay, so it's all the way across the room.
All right. I'm going to move the silent image over there.
Oof.
Actually, I'm going to dismiss it, and then 15 feet away from me. So it will be. Let's see here. Pretty much right behind him, but it doesn't make a sound. It's silent. So if he's not paying attention to it, maybe. Want to get rid of it. So it's going to walk into me, and then it's going to spawn again right behind him.
Okay, and this cabinet is like one of the short ones. And there's stuff on top of it. All manner of books and trinkets.
Okay.
And I am going to rule that it can pass through things.
Okay.
But it would not be able to, like, grab something and try to bring it with it, you know?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Because, and I can free move it. So, I'm gonna have it punch the door from the cabinet inside. So break it
Okay.
open from the inside.
So before you do that... let's give Relkitash a chance to react.
He draws his sword as it gets hit. My attention is straight on Rune right now. As it gets hit, draws the sword, stares straight at the Goliath. I thought he wasn't here to make any trouble. What's going on? Tell me now.
Constitution check.
Rune!
That wasn't us. He's standing over here on the wall. How could he do that? I will try and bullshit my way through the...
You know, actually, Rune's gonna just stand up.
No, get out. Now. All of you.
Alright.
Come in here and try and break my stuff. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Sorry, bud.
I'm gonna call on Elvish, close your eyes, and then I'm gonna cast color spray at him.
Okay, so we're gonna enter combat here. So everybody, but before we do that, as this happens, the candles in the room sputter out. Frost begins to cover the window pane, and the air in the room becomes unreasonably cooled. Everybody roll an Arcana check real quick. Ooh, wow. Nice job, Desrex. Is that everybody? Okay. Okay, Desrex, or Relkitash, you know these symptoms comes from a creature known as shadows. Assassins to the Order of Indos. They're the most powerful in darkness to drain their enemies of strength. As you see this happening, 7 inky humanoid figures pull themselves out of the walls. Black ink drops from their bodies, smoke escaping from cracks in the wood. They screech and scream as they enter the room, their faces eyeless and disfigured, skin flaking off their gray, decaying form, and they make a charge towards you, Relkitash. So everybody go ahead and make initiative roll.
I'm not sure my token is, and I can't
Wait, I have to
seem
grab the. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay, I click the token now. Give me such a good roll. Give me a good roll. Give me fucking motherfucker.
You just have to click on your number, press 2-1, and then enter. Click on the number in the turn order.
For me?
Yeah.
I can affect this. Okay, maybe.
There we go.
There. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not... Oh, okay, wow. I was clicking on my name in the journal page for so long trying to get my token on the board. Apparently I was clicking just a few centimeters off, which is really annoying.
I love Roll20 so much.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and on that note, we will continue this next week.
Ah,
Sorry.
damn it!
It's almost 10.
Yeah, and
I need to save my new friend and tell him that Murtaugh's just a dumbass.
I wonder how that perception check is gonna, or persuasion check is gonna go with disadvantage.
I mean, she's not wrong. Or they're not wrong. Sorry.
You know, as soon as you like went in there all sympathetic like, and then everyone else came in, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, Rude also went, oh no.
Murtaugh just like, we need to get this thing. And now we can spin it like, this is why we had to get it, so you wouldn't be attacked. So.
That's
What was
true. I did say that my guy knows some people who can take a bit more force than we can.
And Relkitash,
Sorry.
what is going through your mind?
I'm getting robbed right now. I'm fighting for my life because I have assassins around me, the shadows, and the party.
Well, welcome to the party.
This is not
I
welcome
don't
to
know
the
how
party.
it's-
You're all enemies.
I was just about to say, I don't know how to go from enemies trying to steal your stuff to a group, but yeah, I don't know.
They are part of a bandit group, so you know they need money.
And we did
don't have
try
any.
to take it peacefully. If that counts for anything.
Rude's just a fucking mess, doesn't know what's right anymore.
Did we determine if the cabinet was broken open? Or no?
You would have to wait your turn
Okay.
and choose between cabinet and your new inky friends.
What if I thought I did it before initiative started? I kind of thought that's what prompted initiative.
I mean, it caused us to roll to see who goes first, but you were going to do an attack action against the cabinet, so
Okay.
yeah, we still need to get your stats in line.
I was trying
Rolling
to.
flat zeros with a +1 mercy.